While there are many families who have no problem getting supplies for their kids for school, there are quite a few who do have the struggles financially in order to be able to get all of the new stuff that is needed. And that is where support from different organizations can fill a big space. Jatrice Martel Gaiter is Executive Vice President of External Affairs with Volunteers of America. Their Operation Backpack is one of those types of programs. And she joins us right now. Jatrice, great to have you with us. Thanks very much for your time.
Hello, glad to be here.
Thank you. Let me start with the idea of Operation Backpack, and if you can, take us back to how it all got started.
Yes, Operation Backpack started in New York City 20 years ago. The affiliate for Volunteers of America owns and operates many homeless shelters and domestic violence shelters in the city. They noticed that children who are already experiencing a lot of disruption in their lives don't have adequate supplies to go back to school. And in order to help these children understand that they are able to learn and to get out of the situations their families are in through education and making them want to like and enjoy school and understand it's the way out for them and their families, we wanted to make sure they walked in that door the first day of school well equipped with the tools that they need to learn and to experience the joy of education.
Jatrice, how many states and locations are you providing supplies in right now?
We provide supplies and backpacks in 17 locations, 16 states across the country, and in Washington, D.C.
Take us through the partnerships that you've developed in order to be able to get all of those different supplies for these kids.
Oh, the partnerships are amazing. That is what really ignites and runs this program, is our partnerships with local communities, with foundations, and with major corporations. Across the country, Niagara Bottling is our national sponsor. They help the Volunteers of America affiliates throughout the country with the supplies and the volunteers that are needed. We have different sponsors like Dwayne Reed and Walgreens. We have local banks, local community foundations, IKEA, Deloitte Consulting, Lowe's Hotels, Kendra Scott Jewelry, TD Bank, and here in the Washington area, ABC News, and a lot of other local television networks across the country. So that, along with very local clubs, book clubs, individuals, people really step up throughout the country to help fill backpacks with supplies and tools. And not only that, some of the major corporations supply volunteers who actually help sort the supplies and fill the backpacks. So it's a great team building experience for employees or for a club or an organization.
How many backpacks are you now handing out on an annual basis, do you think?
We're handing out over 30,000 backpacks on an annual basis, and we believe that we will be supplying even more this year. As you may know, the need is up. Inflation has impacted a lot of families who are even working. But school supplies, the cost has increased substantially, and our families and clients and communities across the country are facing financial difficulties buying school supplies, clothing, and food for their children to go back to school, adequately equipped to learn.
Right, and this is obviously providing something for the kids, but the parents obviously have to feel great to be able to, have this capability and have this assist in terms of helping their kids be prepared for school.
The parents are so proud when they can see their children with their backpacks. We have a story about a young man who got who received a backpack from Operation Backpack in New York several years ago when his family was living in a homeless shelter. He comes back every summer now that he has graduated from college and has a job and an independent life, and he comes back every summer to help fill and supply backpacks. So our programs have a long-ranging impact on not only children but families, boosting confidence and self-esteem. It instills a sense of ownership and pride, and they feel prepared just like their peers. And their parents don't have to experience the shame of not being able to supply their children everything they need to walk in that door in school the first day in the fall, ready, equal, and prepared.
What's the expectation then from the locations you have right now about thinking about building it out to other parts of the country as well?
Well, that is an expectation, and we will reconvene after September and see are there other affiliates that want to also provide these. Expansion is up to the affiliates. Every year there are more and more affiliates participating. Now, the participating affiliates get their own sponsors and hold fundraisers such as Stuff a Bus. That was so much fun to get supplies and donations to fill an entire bus with supplies in one community. And then corporations commit throughout the country. We know that, again, that families are facing a lot of issues. Inflation is a huge factor. And the fact that after the pandemic, the eviction moratorium is over, and families are now looking for a place to live. When people think of homelessness, they think of individuals on the street. They don't think of the faces of little children who have been disrupted and are living in strange environments with other people, with their families. These children need as much support and love as possible. And we are so proud because our partners have just done that in droves. They have supplied the tools and the encouragement more than just buying pencils and papers. This is giving and supporting self-esteem and a future for young children who are homeless and living in poverty through no fault of their own. It's just the family circumstances. And some of the parents are working. They're working 2 jobs and still don't have enough money to adequately prepare and supply their children to go back to school this fall.
Jatrice, how can people get in touch and potentially donate to Volunteers of America?
Well, we would love to get as much support all over the country as we can. And you can do that by going to Volunteers of America website, www.voa.org/operation-backpack-2023. And if you can't remember all that or didn't write it down fast enough, just go to voa.org/operation-backpack-2023.
All right. Jatrice, thank you very much for your time. All the best.
And thank you.
You got it. Jatrice Martel Gaiter, Executive Vice President of External Affairs at Volunteers of America. We will take a break. Back with more of our special report on the business.